Chemical Engineering Lab B is an experiential, inquiry-based learning course where students apply and integrate their learning from second and third year chemical engineering. The experiments students complete run over multiple weeks, and so it's critical that the students are prepared for the work ahead and that they can clearly articulate their learning. Oral assessments help us achieve those goals. Firstly, students in teams present an experiment proposal before each of their 3 experiments. They design the method and analysis and how they're going to work together. After the group presents, each student is asked questions about their part. And through the presentation and the Q&A, we can evaluate individual student readiness. Secondly, at the end of term, student teams present a group reflection on their learning throughout the course. Teams are tasked with demonstrating how they've achieved course learning outcomes via a reflective seminar. And the audience is made up of peers and teaching staff asking questions. For both assessments, the way individual students answer questions contributes to their marks. We've been using a hybrid of presentations and interviews since 2018. We've found it to be an effective way of eliciting individual student understanding in a group context. In 2023, when we explored the capabilities of generative AI, we saw it could augment an existing problem in group presentations. That is, that students may not have created what they present, and thus it doesn't represent their understanding or their learning. So we shifted the weighting of marks so that Q&A performance contributed more to their final mark. In doing so, we expect that a student who has prepared and presented their own work, their own reflections, should be generally able to answer it in response to questions. Oral assessments are beneficial to engineering students because they will be expected to explain ideas and to answer questions every day in professional practice. These tasks give them experience and help build confidence in oral communication. But also, engineers need to know their stuff. Oral tasks help us as teachers verify their understanding and quickly provide feedback on how to improve. The first thing would be to be clear on your purpose. Are you assessing communication skills, knowledge, reflection skills? And make sure that your assessment criteria and assessment practice match those purposes. Secondly, make sure your students are prepared. Do they know what you want them to present? Have they been taught how to give a talk, how to prepare and use visual aids? There's lots of resources available for this. You also need to give them tips and practice in answering questions. Finally, be creative. Our reflective seminar is a highlight of the term. Everyone, students and teachers, come away with a clear idea of what they've achieved and see how everyone has learnt different things and can show it in different ways. But also, orals don't have to be formal. Some of the best oral assessments I've done basically consist of me sitting beside a student with their design drawing on the table and having an intelligent conversation with them about what it means and how it works.